What if I told you that one of the rarest and most dazzling sky displays isn't a rainbow at all, and that seeing one depends on a perfect alignment of sun, ice, and your exact position on Earth? Picture this. A summer afternoon, the sky scattered with thin, wispy clouds. Suddenly, you look up, and there it is. A blazing, horizontal band of spectral color, so vivid it looks like a rainbow caught fire and was laid flat against the sky. For centuries, people who witnessed this called it a fire rainbow. Some thought it was a divine sign. Others believed it was a trick of the light. But the truth is even more fascinating, because what you're seeing is one of the most precise and elusive optical phenomena in the atmosphere. To understand how this happens, we need to look closer, not at rain or fire, but at something far colder and more delicate. Let's start with the name. Fire rainbow is a misnomer. This spectacle is officially known as a circumhorizontal arc, and it only occurs under a very specific set of conditions. First, the sun has to be high in the sky, at least 58 degrees above the horizon. That means it can only happen around midday, and only in certain seasons and latitudes. If you live far from the equator, you might never see one. Second, you need the right kind of clouds, cirrus or cirrostratus clouds, which form high in the atmosphere where temperatures are freezing. Inside those clouds, countless tiny ice crystals are floating, shaped like flat hexagonal plates. Now, here's where the magic happens. When sunlight enters one of these plate-like crystals, it doesn't just pass through, it bends. This bending is called refraction. As light slows down moving through the ice, it splits into its component colors, just like in a prism. But for the fire rainbow to appear, every crystal has to be aligned almost perfectly, like millions of tiny floating mirrors all tilting to catch the sun at the same angle. When conditions are just right, each crystal acts like a miniature prism, refracting sunlight outward in a brilliant, concentrated band. The result is that stunning arc of pure spectral color, red on top, violet on the bottom, stretched horizontally across the sky. But why is it so rare? Think about everything that has to line up. The sun's position, the presence of the right clouds, the shape and orientation of the ice crystals, and your location on the ground, all have to sync up perfectly. Even a small shift in any one of these factors, and the phenomenon either doesn't form or becomes invisible to you. That's why some people go their whole lives without ever seeing one, while others in the right place at the right time might witness this spectacle multiple times a year. What's even more intriguing is how our perception plays a role. Because the arc looks so much like a rainbow, but horizontal, and often more intense in color, our brains try to fit it into a familiar category. We call it a fire rainbow because we lack the language for something so unusual. Yet scientifically, it's not related to rainbows at all. Rainbows form when sunlight reflects inside raindrops. Fire rainbows form when light refracts through ice crystals. Two different processes, two different kinds of beauty, and there's another layer to this mystery. Not every bright, colorful patch in the sky is a circumhorizontal arc. Sometimes people confuse them with iridescent clouds or sundogs, but each has its own unique formation. Iridescence comes from diffraction, where light waves bend around cloud droplets. Sundogs occur when sunlight passes through vertically oriented ice crystals. The fire rainbow is in a class of its own, a product of perfect geometry, atmosphere, and alignment, so The next time you find yourself under a high, thin cloud layer on a bright summer day, remember to look up. You might just catch a glimpse of one of the sky's best-kept secrets. Not a rainbow, not a flame, but a silent, brilliant proof of how precise and beautiful nature's rules can be. Have you ever seen a fire rainbow in person? Share your experience in the comments, and if you want to uncover more of nature's hidden wonders, subscribe to Nature Unlocked.